All right, friends, we're here with my new buddy Brian from TJ Cycles. How's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about TJ's. I walked around. It's very big. I didn't know it was this big. It's really cool. So what do you guys do here?
We get that a lot. People don't think we do as much as we do, but people that come in, they know that we're invested in motorcycles. So we've been in business for over 38 years now. My father started it in '87, and just been grinding away, and then slowly progressing over the years. We're on Lamar, North Lamar, for over 20 plus years, and then two different separate locations, and we've been in this location for the last 5 years, right off of I-35. So kind of deceiving when you walk in because of just the way we had to think outside the box when we got to this place. But it's worked out really well for us.
Yeah, so the front has a kind of a small footprint looking type situation, but it's very deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Question, you said 1987. What was the Austin kind of motorcycle scene like? It must have been so different back then.
It was way different, man. If anybody was here in that time frame, they didn't understand what it was like and what it's been like over the years. I mean, we used to put the used bikes out near the front of Lamar, and back then all the motorcycle shops used to be on Lamar, and now they've kind of transitioned. We're all over here on I-35, sure, but that's just been the progression of it over the years.
And what like when your dad started this out, what brand did he start with? One core brand? What did he start with?
No, my dad was a motorcycle mechanic, and he was then kind of progressed into being a service manager because he was good at being a mechanic, and he was good at leading other mechanics to be able to do the best that they could, and so he did that for a while, and then it just opportunity arose where he was able to start his own shop, but it was hard fought. He basically started with his own stuff, we got some really interesting stories of how that progressed, but we just started as a used bike shop for many years, and then we've sold all sorts of different things over the years to keep us afloat, keep us going here. But we've picked up KTM in 1993, so we've been a KTM dealer since '93, and then so KTM's actually one of our biggest brands. Obviously we also do Husqvarna, we also do gas, and then we also do WP suspension. So we have a full suspension setup with revalves, resprings, lowering kits, all that stuff. We do all that. We also sell Royal Enfield. I'm very happy with that brand. We started selling Royal Enfield in over 10 years now. In 2014 is when we first started with Royal Enfield, and then their popularity has grown. They've got a really great motorcycle that they have, that people enjoy and they love it. So the other bikes that we've been a dealer for is Kymco. Kymco's been a really good brand for us over the years. We've had Kymco for over 20 plus years. They mainly do scooters. We've concentrated on that, and so those are the big things. And then we do have a bicycle shop. We have a full line bicycle dealership that is specialized bicycles, as well as
KT.
So it's yours
over there.
Yeah, as well as gas bicycles and Husqvarna bicycles, along with felt bicycles as well. So we're a two-wheel store. You will not see that we have any four wheels in our establishment. We've kind of broken that mold of power sports, doing, watercraft and.
So you're on the right YouTube channel, Texas Two Tires.
Yes, we are a two-wheel store. So if we get people that ask like, hey, do you sell a four-wheeler? Do you sell side-by-sides? We don't. We're very invested and concentrated on two-wheel units, whether it's street, dirt, bicycle. If it's got two wheels, we're involved in it.
Of the bikes, what are the latest things that have come in for you, like the newest kind of bike that showed up recently?
The most latest and greatest, as I'm actually standing next to it, is a Vitpillen 801 that we've got right here, along with the Svartpillen 801. Both the 801s are the last thing that's landed here. We are really excited about this model. They're really cool. They just got they're inline twin, very unique model. Something that a lot of people are going to enjoy as far as motorcycling.
So these are kind of considered, these would be naked sport bikes then?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really too familiar with them.
naked sport bike, but also more of a naked standard, you know what I mean, bike, you know what I mean?
So you can commute on it.
Yeah.
You could also have fun. So what is the displacement?
801 cc, basically a 790 motor is what's in the bike.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm sure you can have some fun on it too.
Yes,
just
you can.
commute.
Yep. No, you can commute, and then they'll definitely get around for sure.
I see they have Road 6s on them for tires.
Yeah, so
this one does anyways.
The Pillin, the Vit Pillin will come with more of a road style tire, and the Spark Pillin model will come more of like a dual sport style. Well, not dual, but like a 50-50 style on off-road style. Yep. Yes.
All right, Brian, I'll let you get to it. I know you're busy. You've got Bison over there doing measurements for suits and all that good stuff. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's really nice to meet you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, we're here with a new friend, Ryan from Bison. Ryan, how's it going? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So we're here at TJ's Cycles, and Bison is here today doing some measurements. So tell us all about Bison, what you guys do.
Well, Bison Track was originated on the track in Oklahoma. Our founder, Robert Lackey, was a racer with the CMRA, and he was in need of a new suit, and he had a choice between a $4,000 or $5,000 suit and a $400 or $500 suit. And he's like, I'll bite. So he went with the $400 or $500 suit, wrecked it, blew apart, got hurt. He's like, there's got to be something for the average person because I can't justify a $5,000 suit. So as much as he wanted it, he designed his own suit. So in 2018, Bison was born for Robert's desire to have a very affordable suit that was just as good, just as safe as a $5,000 suit. So
Problem solver.
problem solved. And you know how those work, right? I mean, I love your suit. Can you make me one?
Yeah.
And then that took off.
So you guys do suits, and that's why you're here today. You're doing some measurements for people for the custom suits. And what else do you guys make?
Riding jackets, undersuits, crew shirts. I've got one here, crew shirts, custom apparel. We're getting into what they call the micro mobility market, which is electric bikes, electric scooters. Building some custom suits for that. There's actually a electric scooter race circuit called E-Scooter Championship.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be global, so we've partnered up with them to come up with a custom suit. So
That was inevitable.
yeah, the E stuff is hot.
Cool. And what? Gloves.
Yeah, gloves, boots, suits, jackets. Tiptoeing into other two-wheel sports, but for right now it's track and street.
And then if someone wants to get in touch with you guys, so where's the headquarters?
We're headquartered out of Wichita, Kansas.
Okay.
Bisontrack.com is our website.
Okay.
But to be honest, the reason why we're here is that we have Sierra DeBake and Damian Kimbrough. They're what we call authorized measurement partners. So we want that person-to-person, one-on-one transaction rather than just go into our website and order, which you can, which is great. But we would prefer that someone to actually meet one of our Bison representatives either at the track or at a dealership like we're here at TJ's and just make that happen in person. Well, the season for us in the north is currently getting ready to start. So it officially starts with Daytona. So the Daytona, I believe, 200 starts the motorcycle season. It runs for the most part until October, which is Daytona again. So that's where the Moto America, which is predominantly where the owners travel, all the Motor America events, which is like the Major League Baseball of the motorcycle world.
Sure.
But the CMRA is the race circuit series that Rob, the owner, raced with, and so due to the fact that he's going to be hanging out closer to the Midwest, he's going to be running a lot of the CMRA races. So he'll be trackside at all the Moto America and a lot of the CMRA stuff. So
now, what happens? This may be a silly question, but what about someone like? I'll use myself as an example because this happens to me. I fluctuate a lot with my weight.
Sure.
So what do you guys do? Because these suits are custom made. If I got measured right now, and then 3 weeks from now I've gained 5 pounds or something like this.
Yeah.
How do you take that into account?
Well, to be honest, we have two different fits. One's the race fit, one's the comfort fit. So we kind of take that into consideration when we actually design the suit. So there are tolerances designed within the suits that if you were in an accident, some sort of a crash, the protection is going to stay where it's supposed to be. But at the same token, there are areas on the suit that you can add some material that is not going to affect the safety of the suit. So we have the comfort fit. So it'll give you a fluctuation, you know, to be able to take advantage of that. But for the most part, we think that people are, you know, are going to invest in a custom suit, or, you know, they're going to eat right. They're going to, you know, maybe get a little more exercise in. So it's a little less forgiving than, say, an ADV suit. You know, you can just, you know, cinch it down and do those kind of things. But for the most part, we're kind of banking on people taking care of themselves and trying to stay within a comfortable range. But Christmas and Thanksgiving do, you know, it's a hard time to get measured right then.
That's a good incentive. I just spent all this money in this custom suit. I can't gain a pound. Let's
Well,
go on a diet.
you can gain a pound. You can gain a pound, but you know, 20 might be a different scenario.
What about the look of the suit? Like,
Yes.
you can do different colors and all kinds of different
We call
things.
that Bisonality.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
here we go.
Bisonality is bringing out the personality of the rider in their suit.
Okay.
Now, mind you, I've been with Bison for about 1.5 years, but what I've decided is that people either want everything to match, their boots, their helmet, their suit, and their bike, all color coordinated, or they don't want anything to match.
Yeah.
They want to be as unique as possible. So we can bring the Bisonality of anyone. I've literally, my favorite so far has been a Black Panther suit.
Oh, okay.
So there's a rider up in Nebraska at the MPH racetrack in Hastings, Nebraska. Literally, he looked like he had a Black Panther costume on. And Craig Bailey is another one of our riders that his looks like a farmer. He's got actual coveralls designed in his suit, and he looks like he has a plaid yellow shirt on with blue denim overalls, but it's actually a leather suit that's been designed that way. And we have one that's coming in. I haven't seen it yet because he just ordered it last winter, but he's a big Scooby-Doo fan.
Oh, okay.
And so his suit's going to be all Scooby-Doo.
Okay, cool.
In fact, he introduced himself to me as Scooby. That's his nickname. But we can do just about anything.
All right, so show us some examples of some of the leather that you can do or have.
So these are all the different leather swatches that we can do. They can go all the way from, you know, just a standard high vis, you know, something like that, to silver. I will admit, I'm a black and white kind of person, so I kind of gravitate to black. Now, if you would have known, there's actually, you know, just in this swatch alone, there's like 3 different, you know, shades of black.
Sure.
They can be printed. We can put patches. We can put, you know, logos, just about anything. But these are all your choices for different suit colors and the designs. As a matter of fact, we have, in an effort to answer a particular customer that wanted a suit now, so we try to get suits designed and back to you in a really efficient amount of time. So from once the design is completed and the customer's signed off on it, we try to get them a suit in less than 60 days.
Oh, okay.
So it's not something you have to, you know, typically would have to wait 6 months for or anything like that. So we're really good about turnaround time.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, but if someone wanted something like next week, we do have off-the-rack colors. So we do a colorway called Bright Future, which is the black, gray, and high-vis green. And then we have another colorway coming out soon here at the beginning, and probably hopefully sometime in the first half of this year. But I can't tell you what it is because it hasn't been released yet. But.
Okay, no worries. All right, well, thanks a lot, Ryan. That was cool, getting to know the company more and what you guys do and what you guys are offering here.
Yeah, well, pleasure to meet you too.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for your time.
Yep. Hey friends, that's it today from TJ Cycles. Thanks Brian and the whole team here for putting up with me all day. I really appreciate it. And thanks to Ryan at Bison for taking part of this and letting me interview them and talk a little bit about their brand and what they do. That was awesome. And that's it. Happy weekend, everybody. And please thumbs up, subscribe, share it, comments, all that great stuff below. Really appreciate it. Thanks. Until next time, later.